this year in AP, we're going to ask that you do something that's known as active reading. And this is a life skill that will help you throughout your educational career as well as professionally. Okay, and this is going to require that you maybe turn off the TV while you're reading, take out the headphones, turn off Pandora or iTunes, whatever else you normally do while reading. You may have to forfeit that. Okay, you're going to have to give all of your attention to what it is you're reading. That way, you don't have to reread anything. You get everything from your reading the first time through. So active reading, it may involve a highlighter, pencils, having your note sheet out. It's also going to involve you to interact with the text. Okay, it seems kind of weird. It's a book. How do you interact with it? We're going to show you how. Okay, so the first step to active reading is understanding you're not going to know every single word in the text. Alright, and that's okay. That's why we have these things. They're computers. Okay, we'll use those things if we run into a word or an idea that we haven't used before. So it's a good idea to actually have the computer up with you, not on a game, not on Facebook, not on ESPN or whatever, but maybe on Google. Okay, so you're going to want your computer on this screen, ready to answer any questions that you may have as you encounter them. Alright, so let's start reading here. It says 1 year after ratification. Alright, right there, that's a word I'm maybe not familiar with, ratification. So I'm going to stop. I'm actually going to go to Google, and I'm going to type in ratification. Alright, I can find the definition. I can move on then back to the reading. Okay, that's a great technique. You're going to run into words you're not familiar with, and if you keep reading, you're not necessarily going to understand what it is you're talking about. So ratification is the formal acceptance of this U.S. Constitution. I can continue on. So I can start to think, okay, formally ratified the Constitution. I know that before the Constitution, we had the Revolutionary War and the Boston Tea Party fighting the British. We had all those things. Think about what you know about the topic. Make connections to what you're reading, and it will help you make connections to the content that we're having you cover. For these tips and more, check back in for another mini lesson.